This is
Nice to see you. Take care, mate.
this is Ayman Khan here for Boxing Social in association with Betfred.
Irish Ayman and Khan. Ayman Khan. It's amazing.
It's amazing indeed, and we've just witnessed, Barry, an amazing performance from Chris Billam Smith.
Yeah.
Talk me through it.
We knew Usyk-AJ2 is a world-class fighter. Can punch like a motherfucker. He's got a great chin. He's quick hands. He's a very, very good fighter. And look what Chris Billam Smith done to him tonight. He dominated the fight, but it was still a great fight. It was an entertaining fight. It was a tough fight. But I thought Chris dominated it and won it because he showed guts, determination. He stayed on the front foot, pushed Chamberlain back. And it was just an incredible fight. I mean, Sky must be absolutely enthused by not just the audience, which was fabulous and incredible, atmospheric arena. I don't think I've seen many more atmospheric than that. But it was also matched by a wonderful fight. And that was a spectacular performance by Chris Billam Smith. This kid is going to win the world title. And you know, we took him on at the beginning. He had fought for 2 ABA titles. He sparred with George Groves. We saw he was a lovely young man, determined. And he said, I want to turn pro. I said, great, we will take you. And Shane's worked with him assiduously. Look at his work on the inside. His inside work was spectacular, blocking, covering shots up, closing the distance down, little short hooks that hurt. He had him going many times but couldn't get him out of there. But it was just, from an audience perspective, it was a fabulous fight. And you can't keep fighting like that. So you can't keep doing that. How you doing, Adam? And so it was a great performance, great fight. But I don't want to see too many more like that. That wears you out. That takes a bit of you away. You're never quite the same after fights like that. He's on the ascendancy, so he's getting better. He's 31 years old, but he started late. He's making progress all the time, and I genuinely believe after that performance he can win the world cruiserweight title.
All right, could you just break it down for me, the successes that Chris Billam Smith was having in the fight that got him the points victory in the end?
He backed Chamberlain up. He put him on the back foot. He was the aggressor. He was on top. He was pushing him back. He was landing the more dramatic-looking punches. He put in combinations. He jabbed to the head, jabbed to the body. He kept it on him. And although Chamberlain came back with some wild and fast shots, he was being outpointed. He was being outpunched. He was being hurt. And I just thought it was a gradual grinding down. I thought maybe he'd get him out of there in the last couple of rounds, but Chamberlain showed tremendous courage and tremendous guts, and he's a great fighter.
Yeah, just keeping that on that theme there, a word on Chamberlain, who showed he can compete at this level, and we'll be back very soon too.
Without a doubt. And he fought, the only one that's beaten him is our other fighter, which is Lawrence Okoli. And he dropped him and hurt him. But Okoli's a better fighter now. He's the world WBO cruiserweight champion. So we hope that we'll have maybe 2 world cruiserweight champions in the gym before the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. So that was going to be my next question, because obviously Billam Smith is highly ranked with the WBC, and that's what Lawrence Okoli holds. It's not a case of, hey, Lawrence, do you want to move up to heavyweight so Chris can have this?
Lawrence is the WBO champion.
WBO, sorry.
Ilunga Makabu is the WBC champion. We'd have that fight in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. We'd also have the Gulamarian fight, Arsene Gulamarian, but we'd prefer to go down the route of the WBC. I know Mauricio, I know they value and appreciate the standard of fighter that Chris Billam Smith is. We love that fight. We really would.
Does the Rakpo fight interest you at all? I mean, it's the rematch. It's on Boxer there. Is that a path?
Yeah, I mean, the Rakpo's an interesting fighter, and he's a banger, bit predictable, and can really fight. A lovely young man, and at the minute the British cruiserweight division is red hot, and it's very exciting. But Lawrence Okoli is number 1, I think. And Chris Billam Smith would be close to number 2. Maybe he'd be in there with Riakpo. Riakpo has got to show us a little bit more, but he can really fight, and there is a potential fight down the line. But we'd like to get Billam Smith a world title fight as soon as possible.
Final question on Chris Billam Smith before we go through some of the undercard. Can you tell us what the situation is with Chris promotionally at all, Barry?
Well, Chris was with Matchroom, and he was not Matchroom, he was with DAZN, and we told them that we had a big offer from Sky. We gave it back and we bounced it back to them. They weren't able to match it, so we've taken this as a 1-fight deal with Sky. So we'll see how it all transpires now. But it's very interesting. Yeah.
Hassan Azim getting the rounds in tonight as well.
Hassan Azim tried to knock the guy out in the first round, emptied the tank a little bit, had to show that he had courage and come back. And the kid tried hard and hit him with a couple of shots, but he just tried too hard. He made a big effort in the first round, and as I say, emptied the tank and then just had to suck that energy back in again. But he showed the whole way through the fight. He dominated the fight and bounced the kid around the place. The only thing he didn't do was knock him out. But he's going to get better and improve all the time. This kid can really fight, and although he didn't show it tonight, each fight is a learning curve. It's a step in the right direction.
Forget Sweet Caroline, it's Vicious Caroline. Ready for the step up though, it seems, next.
Yeah, we always knew Happy would provide a couple of rounds of work, maybe 2 or 3 rounds of work, but that would be it. Caroline is a superb talent, and we see what she does in the gym. She's very, very impressive, and we need to step up the opposition. But she's going to do exactly the same to them as well. This kid's going all the way to the top. I have no doubt about it.
I just want to get your thoughts on a couple of things before I let you go. First of all, Anthony Joshua's comments about respect after he galvanised the division. He felt he hasn't got it, and if he was to win the fight with the Usyk, he'd dash away the belts. Respect as a former champion yourself is something that's very much needed to be given by fans, but Anthony Joshua doesn't feel that he's got that. Your thoughts?
Ayman, that was very fast, so you need to say that again slowly because I didn't quite get it.
No worries. So Anthony Joshua made some comments about not getting the respect that he feels he deserves after galvanising the heavyweight division. He said if he beats Usyk, he'll dash away the belts because he doesn't want to be about the belts anymore. Your thoughts on that?
He didn't win all the belts. He won 3 versions of the WBA, the WBO and the IBF. He hasn't got the WBC title. Tyson Fury's got that. So I think he's a bit sore with the response to the fight with Usyk. And he's got a very good trainer in Robert Garcia who doesn't tolerate any bullshit, and it'll be hard work. And I know that he done extensive sort of technical sparring before the last fight, which was just a mistake. I don't adhere to that methodology at all. I think it's rubbish. So Garcia will have him, having very flat out sparring sessions. He'll get him in great shape, but it's so much of it is in Joshua's head. He's got to be able to confront this guy. He cannot stand off Usyk again and hope to outbox him. He's got to walk him down, and I know that's risky, but he's got to take the chance. He's got to walk him down. He's got to put him under pressure. He's got to manhandle him at close range, and he's got to let it go. Let those shots go. Everything aimed for the chest. Walk him down and stay on him, and get the job done. And if he doesn't, there's going to be question marks then.
Tommy Fury was potentially linking with Shane. The fight didn't happen, but Jake Paul now fights Hashim Rahman Jr., who's considered now a proper legitimate boxer. Should fans give him the credit if he does beat Hashim Rahman?
Thanks, nice to see you, Fraser. If he can beat Rahman, I think that you have to doff your hat to him because that's a good fight. It's a tough fight. I hear the banter on social media, and I'm not sure I like it because it's all very friendly. And I genuinely think that Jake Paul can fight a bit. There's no question about that. But it's all a bit suspicious to me.
I'll leave the final word with you, with Crispin and Smith, Caroline Dubois, Hassan Azim. A great night of action.
Thank you very much. Let's just keep it going.